Welcome back to EFG News. I'm reporter Anna Xu, and you are watching Figuring Out the Internet. Let's begin with the 1972 Watergate scandal. Should the majority of credit be given to journalists? Did Washington Post reporters Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein uncover the details of the scandal that gave the most important information? This brings us to the topic of this segment, understanding the mass media. What is the role and impact of mass media on the scope of government and democracy in the United States? As an unofficial fourth branch of government, the media acts as a watchdog, keeping the government in check. With press criticism on political leaders, as well as being able to expose office holders, politicians are not able to do whatever they want, as their shady actions can easily be revealed. The media is also able to identify problems in society and ask the government how they're going to fix the issue, encouraging them to take more tasks and handle major issues. Media also reinforces and furthers individualism, especially with the rise of television. Candidates are able to appeal to the public through television, where voters are also able to see the candidates through television and make a choice without having to rely on political parties and social groups. Television is also focused more on individuals, reporting news on groups less than individual people. Media is needed for the functioning of a democracy. To vote, the public must have information about candidates, therefore making widespread information necessary in a democracy. However, people no longer care for educational media as much as they do entertainment, so media reports what the people want. If people are not better informed on candidates for office, it is because they do not care to hear about political issues. And with this, we have figured out the internet.
Hi, I'm Martin Joseph, and I'm running for your state governor. I'm a good old family man who loves God, America, and most importantly, guns. I know you don't like me, but I'm still going to spend 60% of my campaign funds running ads like these. I messed up.
Why should you vote for me? Well, for starters, I've created a militia of 12-year-olds who are highly trained in MMA, and they're going to kill the Queen of England, and we're going to get our revenge on Britain. Also, all three of my unqualified and frankly extremely obnoxious children got into Harvard because I bribed the admissions office. Jealous? Also, I'm a very nice guy.
No, you're not.
Shut up! Hey, shut up!
Over the years, I've staged many events to make me look like the great guy I am.
Bet!
You have to come in. Hey, no!
Anya, come out like you won the fight! Oh my god, they're going downstairs.
Hey! Those people weren't me. Or maybe they were. You don't know. I don't know either. Anyways, vote for me.
This is EFG News, and I am your journalist, Pranita, with more stories to bring. As an expert in journalism, I use in-depth reporting to uncover stories for the media. And as a journalist, I've been to many press conferences. And today I'll be talking about Martin Whitey Jensen's press conference about the development of media. And so, during this press conference, he had talked about what type of media he would like to use for his campaigns. And he said he would rather use electronic media, such as television, radio, and the internet, over print media, such as newspapers, magazines, and chains, which are groups of newspapers published by media conglomerates, which account for over 4/5 of the daily nation's newspaper circulation. So he says the print media had been pretty powerful for a long time, but as the time progressed and we got to television and radio, he thought he would use television and radio instead. And he thought with cable broadcasting, he could reach a broader audience. And with narrowcasting, people who really wanted to see his campaigns would have to see his campaigns. And with the internet, he could put out whatever he wanted. He could send out whatever political messages he wants. And people don't have to actually worry about not wanting to see this, because if they want to see it, they'll see it. If they don't, they don't. And he has a private control over the media with the electronic media compared to the print. So he prefers to use electronic media over print. So if you're looking for campaigns, especially Martin Whitey Jensen's, go through electronic media. Look through TV channels, look on radio stations, and look through Instagram and Facebook, because that's where you'll find most of it. And with that, I will conclude that Martin Whitey Jensen seems pretty reliable. You can actually vote for him for state governor. I don't see anything wrong. Hold on, one sec. I think I found something. What is this? Is this a scandal? Is this a hoax? What is this? We don't know. Tune in again to see for sure, because I'm confused. You're probably too.
The media is being accused of shaping the public opinions by the issues they choose to bring into the spotlight. The media influences the public views by the coverage they telecast on different showcases, and are often disguised as a searchlight bringing one episode and then the another out of the darkness and into the public eye. Let's go over to Jenny, and she'll tell us more about this.
Hi, my name is Jenny, and today we're going to talk about Martin Whitey Jensen, who's running for the upcoming election, and how he's a good person. So he runs certain charitable companies and donates for the needy.
He's the needy.
Excuse me. Also, he is so intelligent that all his children went to Harvard.
He bribed the admissions office.
That is not true. Thank you, Jenny, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to EFG News, and you're here with Ahana. And today we will be discussing the issue of news and the public opinion. So as you saw in Jenny's video, that she only highlights certain aspects of Martin Whitey Jensen's background, and she does not tell everything, which takes us to a conclusion that sometimes, or many a times, media only shows what they feel is gonna manipulate the public into a positive direction.
What's your agenda? No, your policy agenda. A policy agenda is an issue that attracts the attention of public officials and other people actively involved in politics at a time. The activists that encourage this are known as policy entrepreneurs, and they have several means to get their capital across. Via election or interest groups, policy entrepreneurs can help form strategies to get their messages across and heard. Mr. Whitey, for example, has this new strategy in which he tells us everything good about himself and glorifies everything that's positive. But he's not quite what he seems. More next, the secret of Mr. Whitey.
Good evening, average viewers. I am an upper-class white woman who grew up in Texas serving the Lord Almighty.
Jesus Christ!
This is your unbiased news program. Today we are going to quickly cover the governor race so that you can get back to your busy day of sitting on your couch, holding your beer, complaining about immigrants stealing your jobs. We have our 3 ethnic reporters out at specific locations where the juiciest news comes from. Those are called beats for those aspiring reporters out there. Let's cut to Kathy at the Whitey rally.
So apparently our network just got kicked out because the reporters aren't white.
Shut the hell up, Kathy. You could totally stay.
Here's what policies were brought up today's rally. Mr. Whitey started talking about a federal funding connection to foreign policy when he struck.
Kathy, no one gives a crap. Cut to the goods, play your 10-second soundbite, or you're fired.
All right. Spunky Whitey kept shouting this phrase at the audience.
Great white Messiah, the great white Messiah, the great white Messiah.
Time's up, back to me. As we just heard, Whitey is using the phrase, the great white Messiah, in his campaign, which is undoubtedly true because he is great, white, and is going to save us all. The boss just yawned, cold red! Breaking news from our trial balloon containing entertaining leaked information. Breaking. Whitney's DNA results have been leaked from his mother. Results show that Whitey is 100% Asian. Whitey is Fibby. All right, that's all the time we have. The finale of American Idol needs to be shown on this network after us. So, if you would like more information on who the candidates actually are, or a thorough examination of the policies, you can go online and research it yourself. This has been Tony Lohan, and I am signing off.